It's because of noise canceling.
Oh my gosh, it works so good.
Hi, Comedy Jonah. Everything's working this week. I don't know how to handle it.
My light's working. Like, I love it. It's great. I look
Things seem.
better.
You look better. I look. I mean, we're gonna tweak your background a little bit, but I think
Right.
things are working.
Yeah, I'm not like
I
blending into the graphic
no,
this week.
no. I'm liking it.
I like it
If this
too.
keeps up, if we don't have any problems this show,
Hmm.
Comedy Jonah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna bring Michael on next week.
Ooh.
That's it. I think if we succeed in this, everybody should watch out. Time to start bringing guests on.
Ooh. Maybe we can even get Heisem.
Do you want Hisam? Do you want? I mean,
I
I'm ready. I
I
mean,
saw
look,
this advertisement on my local news, and they were saying like the
please.
Can Room has a new show, and I was like, oh, I kept getting distracted because I was like, oh, I wonder if Heisem's in it.
And is he?
I don't know. I kept getting
Well, what a
distracted.
shit story, John. That story went nowhere.
Could
You could have
somebody
at least lied and
type
been
in
like, yup.
Can Room Seattle and see if Heisem's in the show?
It's more like he can't.
I can't.
That
I've said
story.
too many things. I have too many things. Too many balls in the air. Balls. Just balls, balls, balls.
All right, well, let's talk about some balls then, shall we? Make sure that you
Mm-hmm.
guys follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching these shows. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Apparently, the new computer's working. We're coming back. Get ready. Okay? So make sure you're following. Also, share the show. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell someone, put it in a Facebook group. It's a great way to help support these shows. Of course, if you have any questions, you can tweet us them using hashtag YRRLive. Speaking of questions, make sure you tweet me them for Jag, or after this show, I'll make a post in the patron group and on the
Red.
Discord. For
Red.
what did I say?
Jag. I
Oh, I
think we
wish that.
know who. I think we know who you wanted to go home.
Well, we'll get there. Yeah. So leave your questions for red. I just leave your questions for any primary color, okay? Because I think those people will be going soon. And just leave it there. Of course, you can check out our website, yourrealityrecaps.com, for the past 10 years of shows. And like I said, if you need a place to watch the East Coast airings of the shows, check out our Discord, yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. We're always there watching the shows in the BB Shows room. We're always there. Some people are always there watching the live feeds 24/7 in our BB25 live feed show. All of our
And like
recipes are
commenting
there.
and everything, like commenting, or is it just plain?
No, 24/7. We're commenting, we're watching the feeds. There's always people in there talking. There's so much. It's a whole community. It's where we have all of our recipes that we make. We watch other shows together in Discord, like Traders. Now there's that new Villains show out with Omarosa, Johnny Bananas. Oh
Oh
my God.
yes.
New York is in it. It looks so good. And here's the thing. I don't want to brag, but I'm actually personal friends with Omarosa. And I guarantee you she'll come on the show and talk about it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love Omarosa.
We text every now and then. Hey girl, hey.
Hey,
Still,
welcome back. Yeah.
I get a little bit in my tummy. Okay, I am, John. I know that this show, for those of you that don't know, you saw Big Brother. So our goal here about this week is not really to recap for you everything that we saw. It is for,
Mm.
yeah, we're not doing that. We're here to talk about our best
Show.
moments and to react to the things because we're very passionate people, is what
But
I'm
it's
saying.
but it's a recap show. It's
Well, it's a recap of our feelings.
oh, it's our feelings now. Okay.
It's
A little
about our
therapy,
feelings.
a little therapy hour.
It's my show and not anyone else's. I mean, it's our show and not yours.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about our feelings.
See how much pull I have. You can see how much.
You can see how much pull Comedy Jonah has.
I'm 1%. Eric's 99%. Yeah.
I'm 99. I'm 51% of this company. Okay. Can we please just start off at the end because I need to react to this? How happy are you about a Cameron HOH? I literally stood up and cheered.
I cheered too because listen, Cameron hasn't been the favorite of everyone watching this show and stuff, but when Red was eliminated in his face, oh my gosh, knowing that the Legends 25 is not a real alliance, everybody went back on their word and said it right to his face. And just seeing him just bewildered, the first thing I thought is, I want him to win HOH.
Yeah, now look, and to be clear, John is not someone that watches the live feeds. We all agree, everyone. For those of you that don't know, who that aren't live feed watchers, yes, Cam is creepy, he is misogynistic, he is horrible to America, tells...
I've dated worse.
I know, but like I get it. We don't
Yeah.
we don't like Cameron the person. We are all on board that we are not a fan.
The person we're seeing in the house. Now it's
if you're so comfortable in the house to walk around and tell the girls you're showing too much leg, pull your pants down, and I mean he's very misogynist. I don't know, but so we all agree. My point is, we all agree. We all agree. We've talked about that to death. We're talking a new topic now, and it is, oh my God, Cameron, do not screw this up. For the love of God, you are HOH again. Do not do these people's dirty work. If you do not take a shot at Felicia and Izzy right now, you're a moron. You are beyond a moron.
Or even Cirie.
He's never going to go for Cirie because his mom loves her. His mom's a huge Cirie fan. Big Cirie fan. Mom loves Cirie.
Me too. I love Cirie as well, but come on, it's a game. The game.
If I swear to God, if he does Blue in America, I'm going to lose my mind. If he nominates, I can't.
Felicia, yeah. If he does Felicia, I will just be like, wow. His HOH was completely erased because of Matt using his power on Jag. And, you and I on the last show were going back and forth as far as how dumb it was because they voted 10-0. He's going to hold a grudge and all that. And we saw some of it this week where that was maybe a little true because Cirie thought, maybe we do get him out. Like, I don't need him to, align with Matt because that's who, he feels the most loyal to because Matt saved him. What I'm confused about, and I don't know, maybe I do need to start watching the feeds because it's why didn't Cirie sit him down and say, we did it this way so we wouldn't look obvious. That is why, but you can trust us. But Cirie did have a point about maybe Jag does have to go because, Matt's, she wants to keep Matt in her corner.
Look, I can't express this enough. What they show on the show is less than 3% of what happens. Cirie most certainly did do that, and we were cheering. She sat Jag's ass down, and she was like, "Listen."
She would last week.
Yeah, and she was like, "Listen, girl, here's your problem. You run your mouth too much. You don't know when to shut up. You're horrible at this game." Like, she went in and she was like, "Oh, and by the way, you are not allowed to sit in the bathroom and talk to people for 3 hours that we aren't working with." Like, she just went down the checklist of her grievances. Yeah. And then she was like, and if you want any chance of saving this, which is what they showed on the show, you need to hold a meeting for the entire alliance and literally throw yourself at their mercy, which is what you saw with him in the HOH room.
The Legends 25, yes.
Yeah, the Legends 25, basic. Yeah. Right, like offering to be the pawn. However, what is funny is Cirie said all of that to him, and then in true Jag form, like Cirie's like, you need to go do it. You need to go do it right now. It's the utmost of importance. And Jag is like, okay, I'll do that. And then he goes outside and lays on the hammock for an hour. And then eventually he gets around to going and calling this meet. I mean, he's the worst. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't stand Red either. Because, I mean, again, this edit painted Red in the best possible light, when in reality on the feeds this week, all Red did was walk around the feeds and go, I think my child bride's gonna leave me if I don't go home. I got a feeling my child bride's leaving me. Someone better send me home. She might realize she can do better. I gotta get me home. Oh, did Jared say something bad about me? I'm not gonna prove it because I'm dumb as a fucking box of biscuit. I mean, fucking leave.
Even Julie was like,
did you want?
Why didn't you ask Cameron? Why are you believing Jared? When they were sitting there by the jacuzzi, I was like, okay, good. And I don't know if you ever watch how I'm doing the notes. Like, I'm always putting little placeholders, like, why is this happening? What's going on here? Because I think, okay, eventually I'm going to find out with, once we do a full cycle of episodes this week. And then I was just like, okay, great. They're sitting at the spa. They're going to talk. And then they're just, both of them just sat there just like, I think it's over. I think it's run its course. And I was just like, you barely said anything. This is a game of communication.
It is the epitome of straight male communication. Like, that to me is the epitome of two straight guys. Oh my God. I think you hurt my feelings. I think you hurt my feelings too.
I'll take back my handshake.
And here's the thing, you moron, Red. If you would have just thought about it for 3 seconds, which I'm sorry, you're a TikToker who, I gotta get home, I can't make no money for my baby. You could be making $5,000 an Instagram post being the fucking Chillbillies. You actually were smart enough. Now, not my thing, but I thought it was brilliant. They came up with the Chillbillies. They're going to do all the social media content. I think that would have definitely got them cast on Amazing Race. Yet, Red was willing to burn that to the ground because of something that he heard Jared say, maybe Cameron said.
He looked convincing when he said it.
He looked convincing when I said it.
They acted and stuff really convinced me.
And words, Julie. People said words to me, and then those words were not Cameron's words, so then I believed it. He needs to drown in a pool of his own vomit. I'm done. I never need to see Red again.
After the breakup scene that Jackie, I loved it too. After that, I was like, I'm done with Red. I can't. He's just going to be drug around. He can't talk. He's just, like a cartoon character. And yeah, I was like, no, I want him to leave. And then we got Sleepy Jag.
Did they show tonight? I forgot if they showed the specific part right before the feeds cut off tonight, like in real time. Cameron walked into the room and he was like, I don't know how to quit you, Red. Like, he said something, like, I forget. He, like, walked into the room and he was just like, I know you want your space, Red, but I want you to know I'm always going to be your friend. And then Red just stood there like this. But Cerise says I'm supposed to trust yous. I can't trust you. Cerise says so. She sleeps right there, and I believe her. Oh my God.
Even Julie saying, Karen voted for you to stay.
Well, I'm dumber than a box of cactus needles in a storm.
I was just like, oh my gosh. God, I'm so glad I'm not a straight guy.
He was literally like, I think when I talk to Julie today, I'm going to say, the Colonel was too drunk to eat the chicken. What?
That'd be like wiping before you poop.
Be like wiping before you poop. By the way, you probably should try. Because something about you says skid marks.
And in the end. I think for your circumstances, I think you should.
Yeah, he literally reeks of skid marks just by looking at him. I can't.
Oh, gosh. Just the overalls. Yeah, just
leave.
I don't mind overalls, but, it was just.
Although I did have to say, there was the one scene tonight where he, like, sat up in bed and they gave him breakfast, and I was like, how is Red 4 years? 4 years. He's only a few years younger than me, and he has a much better body.
Well, I love
my first thought.
Felicia Felicia talking to Serene, going, we need to make Red a cake and light the candles and then just blow his ass out of the house.
Yeah. Felicia's on my nerves.
She gets some one-liners. I'm telling you from this week's episodes too, who has been spot on again is Nicole. She doesn't get
Needs
a lot
to
of time,
win.
but she's like, listen, these guys are gonna make up. Like, what's happening? Like, we need to do something about that now. She's always she's on the pulse.
I want Nicole to win this. I want Nicole to win this game so bad, but I mean, it's like everyone is afraid to make a move against Suri and Felicia and Izzy. Everyone is just literally scared to do it. The only people who have seen week after week after week and then been in the position of at the other end of their lies is Cameron and Jag. So unless right now those two are going to be like, fucking enough, I don't fucking care anymore, we're going after the power.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to save it.
But Nicole will not go against the brown sugar babies. Yeah.
Well, Brown Sugar Babies is her and Felicia and Bowie
and Jared.
No.
There's the chart right on the top of the notes.
Is it? I thought it was just
BB Junkies chart. BB Junkies on X.
Wait. Did you just say BB Junkie is on drugs?
No, on the X, the Twitter.
I did not know that the Brown Sugar Babies involved Suri and Jared. I thought it was Felicia and Mimi, and I thought Bowie.
That is why
but clearly I had a fever.
Yes.
Clearly I have a fever.
Do you see all the wonderful notes that I have and all of the information?
No,
right
you're great. You need those. I watch the live feeds every minute of every day.
And then I just referred you to something that you didn't know.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you for your picture chart. And by the way, we're not calling Twitter X, so get on board. Oh well, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there. Look at John. He's on top of everything this season. He came to play. All right. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on a moment. Breaking news. I would just like to report that I am officially in 3rd place on the trash draft. That's right.
What place am I in?
Honestly, I heard you were in like 10th or 13th recently. I'm not sure, but I was just informed by chat. I was updated to 3rd place on the trash draft. So if we're going to say who knows the most about this season, seems like I'm the 3rd most knowingest person.
It's nice to see you that high up for once out of all the years we've been doing this.
It is true. I think it's the first time I broke the top 10. You know why?
Ever.
You want to know why? Because it's the first year I just stopped picking the good-looking people. I actually thought about it this year. Being told that you're in 70th place. 7-0.
Me?
Yep.
Comedy
70th place. That is via multiple people in the You Now chat. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great.
I did better last season. I did better.
You did do better last season. Well, yourrealityrecaps.com/BB25 trash draft if you want to see where you're standing.
We don't cheat here.
They didn't even let me access it. They're so afraid that I would cheat.
It's third-party ran.
It really is. I swear. They don't even let me near it. They don't. They're so convinced I'm going to cheat. No one lets me near it. Okay, so he needs to make this move, but you're correct. I think there is the Brown Sugar Babies, but who are they going to make a move against then? Izzy? My whole world is rocked right now.
And they shouldn't, but I mean, if Cameron's going to make a big move with this HOH, which I hope he does, I almost think, he would never go for Jared, right? Because he thinks him and Jared are good.
I mean, he thinks they are, but I think
they're in the alliance, and Jared didn't vote because he was HOH.
But it also makes sense. He could put Jared up because an eye for an eye. Like, you went after me, I'm going to go after you. But again, would be a stupid move. Go after Felicia, go after Suri, go after Izzy.
Yeah.
He needs to
Definitely
take out someone at the top. I mean, it's the only choice now is to take someone at the top. Like, I understand both sides. I understand that the people like the Jags and the Camerons are like, look, they have all the numbers. The only chance we have to make it far in this game is to suck up to them and hope that they carry us along. But you have to realize you are never making it far into this game doing that, because they're never bringing you past 5 or probably even 7. So what is the point? You might as well use your HOH. I know it sucks because I know it's going to probably send you out the next week, but make a name for yourself. Be a memorable player in this game so that people want to see you come back and play again. It's those people that get to come back and play again. It's the same thing where I said Red being an idiot and throwing away the Chillbillies. He had a built-in brand right there that he could be making more than the stupid prize money when they're getting $5,000 an Instagram post to go, we're the Chillbillies and we like this beer. They got $5,000. Congratulate. And then just keep like, what are you doing? He's so dumb.
Wouldn't even talk to Cameron.
I'm not talking to you.
It's over.
I don't know how to quit you, though.
It's run its course.
And I mean, you got to feel a little bit bad for Cameron because just so that you know. No. Red literally isn't even talking to him. So Cameron, who already comes off as really creepy, is coming off even creepier because here's Red, who's literally not saying a word to him. And then there's Cameron every chance he gets. I just love you, Red. I hope to see you on the outside. It's me, your buddy Cameron. Okay, I love you. Bye, buddy. Bye.
Listen, I just hope his child bride is still at the house.
Oh, I don't. I hope she ran far.
I hope she's watching the live feeds in the show and explains it to him, like helps to maybe turn him around because she's a little maybe younger and smarter.
Yeah. I see people in the chat saying, do you think that Corey and Izzy threw it? I 100% think Corey and Izzy threw it because I knew the answer. If I knew the answer, there was no way that Corey and Izzy didn't know the answer. So 100% they threw it.
So why wouldn't Izzy want to not want to win HOH?
Because I think she feels in a good place with Cameron due to the fake alliance. And, okay, so this is what you...
The alliance is gone.
But no, because this is what you missed earlier today on the feeds. So the plan is...
But we just saw the live eviction where he was backstabbed.
Yes, so the plan is Izzy and Suri are going to tell Cameron that they voted to keep Red in the game, and it was Felicia and Mimi that betrayed them to try. They've been like setting the groundwork all week that Felicia is going against the group. Like last night, Jared went and woke up Cameron and he was like, I heard
2 votes for Jag. One of them's Cameron. So the other one we know is Bowie. But then it's going to either be Felicia they're going to try to sell it or someone else from that alliance? Because there's not 2. There's only 1 that could be unaccounted for.
I'm getting there. So this was the plan.
Faster.
This was the plan, is what they were going to do with the votes when the feeds went down. Now, because there was only 2 votes, okay, we know they didn't do that. What we're assuming is what Courtney said, and I agreed with over on Discord. It didn't make sense to make the votes wonky and then blame it on them. It would have been easier to just continue the lie that they set up earlier in the week, which was Felicia has been trying to do this flip and she's been rallying people like Mimi to do this flip. So I think when the feeds come back, that's kind of the story that people like Izzy and Suri and them are going to go with. Like, we were just scared. We didn't know what to do. Felicia was trying to flip it. Mimi was kind of on board. We didn't know how to vote. It was all so confusing. It was all so last minute. We don't know what to do. Like, I think that's how they're going to play it. Their plan is to put the blame game on Felicia and Mimi.
Not the face I saw once the votes were done on Cameron. Mm-mm.
Well, they're horrible. Like, I honestly, and again, I don't like Cameron, but I felt bad for him when he won and no one cheered. And he literally was like, I'll cheer for myself. Yay.
Yeah.
I don't, that's just bad
It speaks-
sportsmanship.
It's bad sportsmanship, and it also calls you guys all out, too. So how are you going to sit there and go, I didn't know what to do at the last minute when you couldn't even clap for him? He's supposed to be in your alliance, remember? I mean, talk about stupid. Like, even a few weeks ago when Izzy was like, oh, your boy won, and didn't look that excited and got, Red's, got a fur ball in Red's beard or a knot or whatever you want to call it. Like, people catch
You mean
on to
Jag's
that
feather.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they didn't applaud for him, it was just like, thanks.
And then Felicia was like shaking her head like, oh, I can't believe this happened. No, no, no. It's like, at least fake it. How is your people's social game so bad that you can't even fake this?
Especially you, Sari, who is a reality competition.
Yeah,
all-star.
I don't understand at all what Sari was doing there. I thought Sari,
I'm
I
shocked.
get that she also has to play it up for her 6 alliances, but I mean...
But tell your 6 alliances to play it up.
Yeah, they all should have been like, congratulations.
They
I don't
all
know.
exposed themselves. It was like, oh my God. And if Cameron had any doubt, that smashed any doubt. Cameron knows what happened. He knows about Red.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows why Red isn't talking to him. And I think if he finds out that came from Jared, Jared's going on the block. I think Felicia is in danger. You in danger, girl. So yeah, if he went after those two to kind of break up that power alliance, I would love to see that.
Yeah. I mean,
Another
that's
thing
what
I loved too was seeing Bowie Jane's face when the votes were read.
Well, because she's kind of in with the Camerons and the Reds.
I know, but she wasn't in with the vote.
Well, Felicia this morning, this is how dumb Felicia is. She busts into the room, literally, where Izzy and Sari are sleeping. She, like, comes into the room and she's like, we gotta talk about flipping the vote. And literally, Bowie is in the next bed. So Sari is like, what are you talking about, Felicia? Why would we do that? Bowie's right there, moron.
We saw Felicia tonight get caught by America. Or, this week, I should say.
First of all, Felicia was lying in the DR, and now, as if I didn't lose more respect for Felicia, the fact that she stood in the DR tonight was like, I vote to vote out Red, well, based on the new information that what new information? Why are you lying to us? We know everything. Why are you lying to us? Why are you trying to lie to us?
I hope, Bowie understands, yes, the worst thing that can happen is getting blindsided like Red did. The second worst thing that's bad is being on the wrong side of the vote. Hello?
But they knew that she was going to be on the wrong side of the vote.
I know they knew. I'm talking about her. It's bad.
Yeah.
It exposes your position, which is not a lot. And now it's like, okay, we know she's tight with Cameron, so of course she's going to be Cameron's, final 2, most likely, because they're going to talk, and then she might just go and be a have-not. Is it my turn in the big cheese bed? And forget. But yeah, I mean,
did you see my tweet about Felicia this morning?
No.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work with noise canceling. Our next show, everybody, since this show, I am giving this a check mark that we are allowed to move on to the
we've passed the beta test.
I'm saying next show I'm going to start adding in all of our media assets, and we're going to hope that all of this works now. But for now, let's just let you listen. This is Felicia this morning. Are you hearing it or no?
No.
You're not hearing it. It noise canceled it out.
Yep.
Hold on, hold on. It's okay. I can turn noise canceling off. Don't you worry. Okay, ready? Here we go. Do you not love it? It is literally Cerie not Cerie, Felicia dead asleep in her bed, and then this is all you hear. Zooey, 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 oh, zooey, zooey. She's like, and my favorite moment is Mimi. My favorite moment is Mimi. She like throws her covers up and she goes, "Oh hell no." I don't know what demon is possessing that house, but
What's
she
with
was
the
literally speaking in tongues.
what's with the sleeping? Hisam hanging off the bed.
That is exact. You need to go.
We
I
got
tweeted
her
it out.
Felicia speaking in tongues.
I tweeted it out, so you need to go and look at the visual of it. But I mean, this is kind of what it looks like. You can watch the full video over on the Twitter. But yeah, it's basically just her sleep, screaming, singing at night. It is frightening if you watched it. Like if you watched it live, it was 100% frightening. Are you watching it now? Am I boring you? Are you on your phone?
No, I put my phone down because I'm like, I can watch it later, right? We're doing a live
Yeah,
show.
you could. Yeah, this is a live show. Yeah,
Gonna-
it's a live show.
Break. Is it break time?
No, it's not break time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was her this morning, moments before she like kicks the door open and is like, "Are we flipping?" right in front of Bowie, which literally makes no sense. So again, just more
Yeah.
abysmal gameplay by Felicia.
Right. Well, I think when you're that age, that's just what happened. Like I noticed my mother does similar things. Like
No, I agree. When you're
she
old, you don't give a
doesn't-
shit.
you don't give a shit, but you're also just not aware of like your surroundings are just
Yeah.
like,
That's like the old people that have the
itching to
blinker
move in
on.
public. Yeah, you're not alone. Okay, you're in public, so
It's like the old people, they have the blinker on. It's like, I'm coming over at some point. I'm not going to tell you when. Probably right when you try and go around me. I'm going to leave that blinker on. Because I'm old and I'm driving.
yeah. I mean, they just like, hey, I've got an idea, and it's just like, hello.
And they
We're-
steal batteries. I'm
we're at a
sorry.
wedding. We're at a wedding. What are you
Yeah.
doing? Pride is
Just next time. Yeah.
yeah.
Next time you're at the
I'm
supermarket.
walking down the aisle, Mom. I'll get with you. I'll talk to you later.
Exactly.
Just don't know.
Ne-
They just get confused.
Next time you're in the supermarket and you see an old person, watch them. I guarantee you they steal batteries.
Batteries are expensive.
Yeah, and old people steal them.
I don't mind that.
No, neither do I. They earned it. Free batteries. If I'm president, free batteries for old people, then they can stop stealing them. So, yeah. I'm really looking forward to this week. However, let's go back for a minute and talk a little bit about the beginning of this week, because I'm interested to know what your thoughts are on the way Jag handled finding out that he was blindsided by an entire alliance, then winning a power to stay, then did nothing about it but grovel to the same alliance.
I just think Jag should have maybe watched the show.
Yeah.
Or knowing coming on, like and I know a lot of the times they're picked at the last moment, but that would be all I'd be watching. Do you know what I mean? Like just to prepare myself as much as possible. No, I mean again the communication. I don't he's so relaxed. You're right. Like every time I was watching him this week, I had your voice in my head going human Xanax, like, and I felt more relaxed as well. Yeah. So, am I shocked?
It's just bad gameplay. It's just again, it goes back to what I said before. I do kind of understand it. What are you going to do? You're in between a rock and a hard place. Do you make a move against the people, or do you go along with them to try and fit in? But I mean, Jesus, Jag, like,
Play a game.
do something. Kissing up to the. I mean, I'm fine. Look, here's the thing. I would
Right.
be fine if that's what he was doing, while at the same time being in the DR, or at least saying to us, look, America, I know these people are trash bags. I know all they do is fucking lie to me. I have no other choice. What can I do? It's the fact that I think he actually believes these people. It makes no sense. He is the next one. I wish he would go this week. I want, as much as I would love for people to go after the Cerise and the Izzies, and not because I don't like them, because
Right.
I think they are, clearly playing the best game.
Right.
But I want the people that are doing nothing and are just afraid to make a move out. At least let's keep all the really strong
Settle
personalities
down, Rachel
in.
Riley. Settle down. You want the floaters out? Is that what you're saying?
They're worse than floaters because they're aware of what's going on and still are doing nothing.
That's even worse. What I loved was the HOA comp with the BB Odd couples.
All I think about
Rockstar
is
and
that
Brett, Rockstar and Brett. And then I was listening and I'm like, oh, it's actually their voices, like reading the letters.
yeah,
It was
crazy. It's
hilarious.
2023.
And Jesse, that was hilarious. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah,
And the least
Grodner's.
one I liked is that stupid little tweezer beer can. I hate that game.
All right, am I allowed to comment on any? Okay. Let's go back to love
What
letters.
else do I hate?
No. So the love letters with Rachel and Jeff. The first thing I thought when I saw that was Rachel yelling at me at Reality Rally. There's a problem with me, Eric.
Oh yeah, she was.
Rachel yelling at me while we were online for bacon, and Rachel and I are great friends now. This was forever
Of
ago, but
course.
that was.
Well, I mean, Alyssa was there too. It was when she was doing it too, and yeah, I was
Remember
like trying
Helen
to keep her
slept-
back.
Remember Helen slept in my room because she was afraid of them. It was a fun time. Oh, the stories we're going to tell when
Oh
we
my
write a
God.
book one time.
On our porch.
On our porch.
Right? Yeah.
Stories I could write one
You
day.
gotta do,
Anyway,
like, your reality recaps, like memoir book or.
I got to
something.
change the names though, but I also care less. If people that are in the Discord know that there are times when I just regurgitate all the information that I know, and then everybody goes, "What the fuck?" and then I just delete it. I'm like, haha. I
And I'm
told
not
you,
there,
and now
so I
there's
don't
no
get in
proof.
trouble.
Exactly. So, whatever. I loved it. I thought that was a great comp, a new comp. I think
Yeah.
Grodner's in love with Jesse as always. Anytime you give me Rockstar now, the only thing that I can think was the day before the premiere party when they did the lip sync and the Big Brother team performed. There's like a video of it on my Twitter. And there's the one moment, like they're doing the big dance performance. And there's the one part where like Rockstar jumps up and she's like, bitch, better have my money. And now anytime that anyone references Rockstar, all I can think is her just going, bitch, better have my money. Here's the problem. I'm not really doing it well. So just, you know what? Best to Rockstar. That's all I'm
Well,
going to say.
I mean-
You just
I
got to
mean-
watch the clip.
Right. And, yes, and I wasn't there. But I mean, when I hear rock star, I think of someone who can play instruments or someone who can sing.
I think she can sing and dance. She has an
Can
OnlyFans.
she?
She performs. Well, she has an OnlyFans. She performs there.
Naked?
I think it's OnlyFans. Not a subscriber. Chad is saying yes.
Oh, okay, good. For some reason, I thought it was rock star just because of her appearance and not,
Eric, talk about the possible jury announcement. Courtney is edging herself over this freaking jury announcement. She thinks that it means the jury is going to stay in the house. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Obviously, what she is going to announce is that there's going to be a jury battle back. Was it really that hard to figure out? We knew that had to happen
Okay.
because of the number of weeks and people. Why is this hard?
Okay. Be nice to Courtney.
I don't have to be nice to Courtney.
Is this Courtney's first season of Big Brother? Maybe she doesn't know.
Seriously, she's new.
She is new?
Maybe. She's not new. She's not going to defend. She's not going to defend you. She's not going to defend you anymore. Now that you just said that.
I'm going to be like that guy with the Britney, but I'm going to be Courtney. Leave Courtney alone. Leave her alone.
Why would they usually announce that? They don't usually. Because they're desperate to get people to come back and watch.
It's hype. It's the hype.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Here's what I'll say. If Courtney's correct, and it's that the jury is staying in the house this year.
What will you eat? What will you eat? Courtney,
whatever
do you want him to do? And if Courtney, you're not here watching it now, if you're watching it later, tweet us what you want Eric to do if he's wrong.
Yeah, Courtney, if you're not watching right now, for the comment that I just read of yours, if you suddenly have left the room in terror.
I'm not on you now. I'm on YouTube, so I don't see Courtney's comment.
She wants me. She said she wants me to eat taco pasta. She's one of these people. Can I just for 1 second? She's one of these fucking people that are like, try taco pasta or taco soup or lasagna soup. No, let tacos be tacos and pasta be pasta. I don't want a taco pasta. It's disgusting.
But you eat a Mexican pizza at Taco Bell.
No, I don't, because it's disgusting.
I love it.
Well, that says a lot about you.
I kind of want some taco pasta. What I can't stand is hot tuna casserole. Hot tuna.
I can't stand tuna at all. By the way, you didn't say anything about me doing my Corey impression tonight.
When did you do it?
I'm doing it right now. This is all this kid wears every day. I'm literally in the Corey outfit. Just give me a freaking gray bathrobe.
Well, I love that your facial hair finally grew out. Corey.
Well, I'm balding, so.
Got hair everywhere else. I think it's cute that America's trying to mold him.
Nope, disgusting.
To this little boyfriend of a thing.
I don't know what's wrong with me. People can tell me that I'm being old and bitter. I'm so sorry. But the Corey America relationship grosses me out. He is not into it. Like, I'm going to take the age thing out of it. Like, fine. Forget about the fact that to me, he looks like he's a tween and she's older. But he's not into it. She's constantly trying and he's like, no, 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 no. It's creepy. It gives me the ick. And by the way, I love America. It is no shame to me at all for America because he is just as guilty in it because he's doing it for game and strategy. He is literally, if we want to call this romancing her, for strategy, and she is probably doing the same thing, but the whole thing is just gross because it's all this like petting and but I'm never gonna kiss you, I'm never gonna do anything, I'm never gonna whatever because I don't want it's just gross. It's icky, it's gross, I don't like it, it's gross.
Like I said, if I was in the Big Brother house and some girl was giving me attention thinking, oh, I can convert him,
but neither of them want it.
I would be like, come right here, sweetheart.
But he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
But you're acting in a world where you want it.
I know, but play it up. She kept you safe. Like, cuddle with her, spoon her. I would.
She hasn't kept him anything. No, she hasn't kept him anything.
Okay,
it's about time women start
in that horrible comp with the flies and made the deal to save her and Corey and not be nominated.
All right, that was like 2 weeks ago, but sure.
I'm saying, I didn't say it happened yesterday. I said she has kept him safe. She has made deals. He's done nothing for her.
No. I'm telling you, Mr. I don't watch the feeds, he is in all of the alliances that are keeping her safe. Again, nothing gets aired on this show. America has been in such danger.
She has to know what he's doing, and she doesn't.
She knows. No, she knows.
She knows about all the alliances that she's not part of?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then, good. Good for her. Good for him.
Yes. Again, the show
but she's
basically...
doing what she can, too.
Yeah.
She's doing what
Sure.
she can.
Don't get me wrong. I love America.
And plus, her feedback is really nice. I love the bronzer. I love a little more facial hair.
No,
Like,
I love America.
And making him go from 12 to 18. So I think it's good.
Yes, I'm on board with you. I love America. Again, the person, not the place without universal health care. But it's that relationship of them always like cuddling to talk game and being together, and like they're not in a relationship. Neither of them want to be in a relationship. Why can't you just go upstairs and talk game? Why are you getting under the blanket and cuddling with each other when neither of you want to actually be cuddling with each other and tell other people that neither of you want to be? It's just weird. It's weird.
Like that game that you're nominated to go into the dark closet with someone for like 5 minutes.
Yes.
And you're forced to do that. It's almost like watching that.
It seems
the dark closet has the light on, and it has a bed, and it's in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, 7 seconds in heaven. 7 minutes in heaven. By the way, no joke, I did that one time in elementary school, and they put me in a closet with a girl, and I swear to God, both of us went like this. Do you know what we're supposed to do in here? And we both were like, no. Well, wait, yeah. We both were like, no. And in true Eric form, I said, let's talk about what we're going to eat when we get out. And I said, I think there's pizza upstairs.
Oh, no, I did the same thing. I don't know how old I was, but I was pretty young. I didn't know what to do. Neither did she. And then I was just like, well, how's your day? Oh, those are cute shoes.
Yeah. And who's doing that? No one. Going forward, Corey shall be named North Korea since he's throwing bombs on America's game. That's what law says.
I love it. NK.
Do you think it's weird that every time Corey does his voting, he always shouts out random guys?
I didn't notice that.
I did.
Does he? Does he?
Look, it is not for me to label anybody anything at all. And we all know that I have zero gaydar. But there's something about Corey that makes my little gaydar go whoop, 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 whoop.
And you have none.
And I have none. So.
No, I was paying attention to what Bowie was going to say because I was wondering if Julie was going to cut her off again.
Oh my God, how precious was Matt when Matt was like, I'm sorry, Julie, that I called you Julia last week. That literally has been on his mind for 7 days straight. He called her Julia last week.
He could call me anything he wants. Oh my, he is so cute. So cute.
Mm-hmm. He's cute. He's the most... Chat's like, yep, but we've been keeping... Look, it is not for us to out people, to tell... Look, I don't think any 21-year-old has any clue what their sexual orientation is, nor should they. I'm just saying, when I look at him as an older gay, I see in myself of, oh, that's what it was like when I used to pretend like I liked girls so that my parents didn't hate me.
Like a gay with training wheels. Yeah.
Right. Like, yes, let's cuddle under the blankets for all of America and my parents to see, but I don't actually want to touch any part of your body. It disgusts me. Oh, are we going in bed together? This is as long as I can stand it. I now have to go and de-lice myself in my own bed. Bye.
See, I kissed a girl, and that's really it. I've always just been me.
Gross.
Gross that I'm always been me.
No, gross about kissing a girl.
Well, it was the...
I held hands with one time, and I legitimately, and I don't... literally... I'll just say I had to take a shower to wash it off of me. I felt disgust. I could only imagine it would be like what a straight person must think making out or doing anything with another straight person, like that icky feeling. Like I was literally so grossed out, I went in a shower and cried. And I just held her hand.
Oh no, I made out with a lesbian last year.
Oh, what is wrong with you? You got to be careful. They're trying to take over the world.
It was weird to have such an aggressive kisser with no stubble.
Oh, lesbians. I mean, look at Izzy. She's trying to take over the game. Never trust a lesbian.
I was like, go back to your own bar.
How does anybody that confident wear construction boots and flannel and think it looks good? Again, I'm gay and
I
have no
thought it
clue.
looked good. I was very attracted to her.
Okay. All right.
And I was like, oh, you're a girl. Good kisser, though.
Izzy's dream. Oh, yeah. Izzy did see Suri naked this week, so that was big news from the live feeds.
Ooh.
She had her moment. She got to see Suri naked, so everyone loved that. I mean, Izzy loved that. Good for her. Suri doesn't care. No way is BB going to take the time to splice a vote name. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know. Twitter dragged you for calling Kylan a serial killer, insinuating Corey's sexuality. Twitter is going to untuck you. Oh, I already made that mistake. Remember when I tweeted out, remember when they were doing the trust fall and everybody was trust falling and it was fine? And then Corey was like, Matt, I'll do it with you. And Matt, shirtless, fell into Corey's body and they were like on the ground rolling around together, and then Corey gets up like this and is running inside. I gotta go. I was like, I know you do, girl. Right to the shower. I know. If Matt fell on top of me shirtless, I'd have to run away too.
Oh my gosh. I would just like dig a hole and just like roll over on my stomach.
Seriously. Oh boy.
Just stick it right in the ground until
Oh
it went
boy.
away.
You do you, Corey. We're here to support you in whatever you decide and however you want to be, Corey.
Here.
We support
Yes.
you. Just be a little less douchey on the show because, 21-year-olds.
Yes. We're your elders.
We're your elders, and you need to be a little less douchey. Hey, what do we think? I see Debbie Dawn says, what do we think about a whole week of everyone but Cameron being have-nots?
Magic.
Yes.
I didn't know if magic existed or not until Judy
Oh.
said that, and then I was like, magic is real. There were so
Seriously?
many great things with tonight's episode. Cameron winning, when Cameron was picking veto players and he picked Matt, and I was just like, gosh, he just doesn't even understand that this whole alliance is fake. It was so sad, even though, yes, he's douchey, whatever. And then for it to all show on his face tonight, win HOH, and then making everyone have-nots, it was magical. The last, 15 minutes was just magic tonight.
Here's the thing. Number one, Felicia and even Suri a little bit have been on my last fucking nerve. Because those people are constantly crinkling the chip.
First and do my time.
Crinkle in the chip bags, Matt nonstop eating fucking dry cereal, chumming. There has not been one conversation this last week that Felicia hasn't been shoving food into her face the entire thing for. And to be clear, I am not shaming her for eating 24/7. I am shaming her for the noises of eating 24/7 that I cannot stand. I have stabbed my husband in the hand with a fork at dinner just from listening to for 3 seconds.
Why can't
stab.
You have dinner without listening to the feeds and enjoy it with your husband?
No. That was him eating one time. I stabbed him in the hand. I cannot stand eating noises.
Why are you telling me you're kryptonite? I don't understand. Oh, well, you couldn't even hear it even if I had food because of the noise canceling.
Because it's been noise canceling. And you have done it before, and people have noted how my face looked like I was going to kill you.
Like with the Wendy's on for beating Canada?
Or a chip, yeah. Or your stupid glass. Or your stupid glass that would clank. All of those things are enraging. Yeah, all of those things are enraging. The spoon scraping. So glorious that I'm hoping Big Brother has removed 67% of the problem this week by making them only have slop. I'm sure we're still going to get bowl scraping, but I'm hoping that these people will stop eating 24/7 now. We can hope.
Well, doesn't CBS have noise canceling software?
You would think, right? I literally
Oh
tweet
my
that to them every season. How hard is it for you to put a fucking noise canceling filter right on the feeds? Just let us click it on or off. It is literally 2023. It enrages me.
So what you're saying is you're enraged, right? Because we started out with this hour of therapy.
Mr. B, where's my tea? Shut up. And then Felicia was yelling at production last night. She was like, there's 3 people in the comic room, and there's supposed to be 4, and their lights are off, and we have all 4 people in our room, and you're not turning off. Turn the lights off now. Like screaming at production. And then production said, stop talking. That's what production said back to her. I would be like, come to the term. Here's how this is gonna work, sweetheart. We're paying you to be here, and you're supposed to create content for the show and the live feed watchers, so you're not going to tell us when we have to turn the lights off anymore, okay? Because there's people watching the show, okay? If you have a problem, we can send you home, okay? I don't know where they get off letting her or anyone talk to them that way. Because again, you're just setting a precedent that now every single house guest is going to act like we're allowed to talk to you like that. Makes no sense. Makes no. Felicia on my last nerve. I went from loving Felicia to just being like so ready for Felicia to go in the past week.
Well, you might get your wish this week.
Oh God, I hope so. There'll be one less person to talk about how ugly Bowie is.
If Cameron does what we need him to do,
which he probably won't,
and make a big move. He doesn't have anybody. He needs to do something and shake it up.
Yeah. Something, anything.
Oh, Jermaine King has a point. All those people eating slop, there's going to be some bathroom issues this week.
No, there won't be bathroom issues because it clogs everyone up. Does just the opposite. But I thought it was glorious. I was like, you literally made the one person who no one wanted to be HOH, and now to ramp up the already what is going to be non-stop drama feeds, you've now told all those people they can't eat for a week. Let me just explain something to you. Izzy, on the last time of not eating, the final day of not eating, Izzy literally had to seclude herself away from the rest of the house because she was going to be such a monster. She was so hungry. She literally hid herself away until it was time for them to eat again on the last day. Now, can you imagine if she's a nominee on top of not eating? Oh, thank you, Big Brother.
Oh, maybe I will make some time to watch the feeds.
If somebody does not yell over that fucking wall, nominate Felicia and Izzy, they're morons. Because I swear to God, if he does Blue and Jag, then Cameron, I don't care. I'm sick of trying to make a case for you of why people should support your game and not the fact that you're a trash bag human being. Mm-hmm. I give up. If you go for Blue and Jag, I'm done with you, Cameron. Just leave.
I could not have said it better. Yeah, if he does something that's stupid and easy and not goes for Felicia or Jared or any of them, because he won't go for Cherie. Yeah.
He's never going to go for Sari. He's never going for Sari.
No.
But he has every reason to go for Felicia and Izzy. And if he does not right now, he's a moron if he does not do it right now.
He needs to go out the door with Red. He needs to be next.
He will be if he. I mean, look, he's going to be. Whatever happens right now, everyone is going for him next week if he doesn't win POV.
Yep.
And gone are the days when the people would make deals. Remember when people would make 1 week deals? Why is no one doing that anymore? Like, I feel like
watching the show and it went away.
Yeah, people, like, Cameron should have... And look, I know it's Big Brother, you can bounce checks and everyone can lie.
Right.
But still, Cameron should be...
A lot of them actually kind of stick to the deal.
Yeah. A lot of them would stick to a 1-week deal if he made
Yeah.
it. I will keep you off the block if you keep me off the block just for next week. I don't know why he's not making that deal. Well, yeah, I get it. It's Suri. I mean, it's Suri is running the entire house, and she's going to totally be fine with Cameron. And it's no problem.
Yep.
I do want to see if Suri, she probably will push for Jag. Obviously, she's not going to push for Izzy, so she probably will push for Jag. I want to see if Jared is going to push back and fight for Blue not to be nominated.
Yeah. Well, we saw Blue kind of nominate Jag, saying you can prove yourself or whatever in that alliance. Now I think Cherie is on board with Blue, right? So
Kinda.
I think, her whole thing with Jag and Matt, I think, is an issue that Cherie still has in her head. I definitely think she'll push for Jag to be up. Cameron should try to get Jag on his side, but I mean, whose side is he really on? Is he awake half the time? But yeah, Cameron needs to go after Izzy or Felicia, or go out, put one up and backdoor the other. Something. He needs a big move, and we want to see it.
Chat seems to think he's going to go after Jared. I don't think he's going to go after Jared. I think Cameron is very misogynistic, and I think he respects men in a way he doesn't respect the women in the house, and I think he will definitely put up 2 women. I don't think he's going to go after a guy at all. At all, I don't think he would.
Well,
Could be America. Could be America. He is not a fan of America's shorts.
Too much lag.
I could see it being America, but again, stupid.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I do see Chad is saying, I want to know how much Corey will spill this week. It will be interesting to see if Corey tries to save himself in America this week. He could. Yeah. He has ammunition to save them, so he would. Jared gave him a heads up about the potential vote flip last night. Correct. That's what I said earlier. That is why I think he won't go after Jared, because Jared laid the groundwork for this flip last night, knowing it was going to happen.
Well, I don't know why Jared got his underwear all twisted up about America throwing comps, too. That was so weird.
Because of the DR. He went into the diary room. He went into the diary room, and then he came out of the diary room, and he was all angry about America. So clearly someone got him riled up in the DR about America.
Oh.
Okay, so now, the HOH comp, you loved the Odd Couples HOH comp. Now, you said you were not a fan of the Tiny POV. I love Tiny POV.
I hate Tiny POV.
Why?
I just
You're
don't
not
like
good
it.
with
It's
Twiz?
stupid. I'm good with Tweet.
Oh my God.
Well,
why is it stupid?
I hate it. I hate seeing their faces just... Okay. So, you stack them with the tweezers? Okay.
I feel like that's a comp we could do on this show.
Okay, maybe we should do it.
I wonder if they sell that on the CBS store. Part of me is wondering, like, why are they doing this stupid Tiny Vito comp every season now? Yeah. They're making it a staple. I was literally like, I wonder if they sell this game at the CBS store.
We should do it. We should put the cameras right in our face with the tweezers.
I mean, it's not that hard. We can find the little mini soda cans, I'm sure, anywhere. It's just finding that big tweezer. I don't know where you would find that, but we should.
It's Amazon, right?
Maybe. All right, here we go. Maybe you could look at it later. Did you look for those Okay, nope. John wants to look for the tweezers now. Chad is not a fan of the comp. They agree. Rafe agrees with you 100%. Who thought of tonight's HOH comp a 4th grader? I mean...
Okay. Name that toot. What did they name? True. False.
I thought it was gonna...
False. What name?
I thought it was gonna... I thought it was going to be the one where, where they say the phrase, like, what the bleep?
Yes.
I thought it was going to be
Yes.
like, what the
I
bleep, and then
like
put
that one. Yes. This
We all
name
do.
what? They didn't name anything. I thought my favorite toot was Felicia running to that sliding glass door and laughing and poop.
First
That
of
was
all,
funny.
they didn't. First of all, if you watch the live feeds, they didn't need sound effects for Felicia. She often has bathroom problems and runs out of the room farting. Literally, and I quote, they said about her the other day, Corey was like, I literally think she shit her pants running out of the room to this time. It's like, I can tell you, I gotta go. And she just gets up and runs out. And she's like,
I can
and I
understand
relate.
that. I
I
can
relate.
understand that.
No,
Yeah.
I definitely relate. I have very many of her issues. I
Listen, I'm at the age where I can go to bed and wake up injured. Okay? And I
Yeah.
don't know how, but I do.
Yeah.
So, yes. Everything else is going to follow. I'm
Yeah.
on the same road. I'm a few miles behind Felicia.
A few.
Yeah.
We all are. I'm just seeing if there was any other points in the notes that we wanted to talk about for this week. I think we got most of them. Let me see what chat. Is there anything that chat wants us to talk about before we end? Courtney says, how long does John think the tiny veto took? How long do you think that veto took for them to complete?
An hour.
You're correct.
Am I?
Yes, and just so you know, that's not what it should have been. We thought it was going to be like 4 hours.
Oh, God.
We're used to like a 4-hour POV break. Like the feeds went down. I went live and I was like, all right, let's start cooking dinner, Mom. All right, we're getting the stuff out. We're starting to chop garlic. Feeds are back. I'm like, what? The feeds are back. Cameron won. Huh? Been like 20 minutes. It was so quick.
I can't imagine it going like for 5 hours. I mean, they would really be shaking.
That's true. Annie says, John, who do you think Jared would save if he won POV and his fake mom, Felicia, and his fake sister, Izzy, were on the block? So Izzy, his alliance member, Felicia, the person who she thinks is the mom, who is Jared saving?
I know what it is.
Well, I'm saying it for maybe other people might not.
Hand holding or cliff notes.
Maybe other people listening might not know.
Let me just answer my question.
Okay, and
if he had to choose between Felicia and Izzy, I think he would save Izzy.
I agree.
He better.
Now, did you get that answer from YouTube chat?
No, it's not even on here.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I can't wait until our next show when I have our special effects, soundboards, and microphones. And when you get snippy, I'm going to turn your voice into a mouse. And you won't even know.
How fun is that? And then speaking of fun and editing, how's the New York coverage going?
It's done. Everybody loved it. You didn't watch it?
I didn't even get an alert.
Oh, that's so rude. Because it's not done yet, okay? We just got the computer working, okay? Did you see how this is our first show that we've had no problem? Okay, it's taken a little bit of time. I'm just one person.
Is there a time?
If there's some money you would like to throw at the problem, we could speed it up.
Are you, like a milestone or something we're targeting?
Yeah, here's the milestone before the season's over. That's the milestone. Fart noises, all of it. Annie says, I agree too, but Blue would wonder why he's not saving his mom. I think Blue knows the truth that Felicia is not his mom.
Blue has figured it out and she's keeping it to herself.
She basically said it in the DR that it makes way more sense that it's Suri. I think
the only way Jared would never save Izzy is if she was sitting next to Blue. Jared would save Blue over Izzy. And then Suri would be mad.
I don't even know that he would do that, to be honest. I think Jared is all about his own self-preservation over everything else, and I do think I can understand why he would want to save Blue, but I think as it goes deeper into the game, he's not going to
Hopefully.
want to do something which betrays an entire alliance,
Well, he
aka...
slipped up and messed up with Jag, so I mean, I wouldn't put anything past him. He's not that good.
No, he thinks you're supposed to clean up with a Clorox wipe.
Clean up what?
You know what.
With bleach?
Maybe you should watch some of our tweets or the live feed updaters tweets sometime. They're very funny.
Follow you?
Yeah, you should try following me. I have the clips of like Jared cleaning up semen with Clorox wipes.
Oh, gross.
Well, you got to see it to believe it.
Well, I don't need to see that.
Someone said he used dryer sheets. No, it sounded like dry tissues or something. It was
Gross.
I didn't even need.
How would you clean up sperm with dryer sheets?
Well, it would smell good anyway. Smell good anyway. Hopefully when Felicia is sleeping in the have-not, the others will stay up late.
Salty.
Here's hoping. He would make sure he does not win so he wouldn't have to pull either one down, says Lori. I could see that as well. Those HOH sheets went in the trash. Clorox wipes would have been better. I wonder if Blue... Oh, dear Jesus.
No, don't even say it.
I won't even say that. Nope. It had to do with colors coming out of Blue.
Oh, my gosh. That would hurt.
It would.
Sting.
Now, you know what wouldn't hurt Comedy Jonah?
What?
You know what doesn't hurt anybody? Is if they follow, like, and subscribe so that they make sure that they get all of our shows, especially our daily live feed update shows, which I think will be starting this weekend now, since everything seems to be working. Make sure that you share the show, tell a friend, tell a family member, get me those questions for Red. I will make a post in the Patreon group after this and in the Discord. Leave your questions for them there. Of course, you can tweet me them. Check out our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. If you're looking for a place to hang out after this show to talk all about the live feeds while you wait for them to come on, check out our Discord, yourrealityrecaps.com/Discord. I'm sure people will be hanging out in the live feed updates room as they wait for the feeds to come back on. Yay, Comedy Jonah.
Yay.
Final thoughts on this week?
Cameron, make this week count.
Okay.
I'm sending it out there to the universe.
Sending it out there to the universe. We will see what happens. Everyone, I'll probably be on Twitch later, but I'll definitely be in the live feed chats in a few. See you all there. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends.